Hello, parents. Coach Shem here, certified kid coach at gmail.com, shemspringcoaching.com. I read an interesting article a few days back. It was published on Saturday, September 17th, 2022. It was talking about helicopter parenting or snowplow parenting. So what does that mean? Well, in the effort for a parent to protect their children, they will come in and lift the child up out of the problem that they're facing, or they will snowplow. They will get rid of all obstacles and everything that's in the way of the child so that they're going to be able to avoid frustration or challenges. Well, that's a nice idea. Of course, we would like to have our children to be successful and to not have to worry about things and not to deal with disappointment and sadness and frustration, right? But does it really work? Well, the article went on to show that if you do everything for your children, if you remove all obstacles, if you remove all problems, if you make it so that they never have to worry or do anything, it actually removes the power from the child themselves. You do everything for them. They don't know how to do things for themselves, and they'll end up relying on you to take care of them and to show them what to do for the rest of their lives. If children don't have any challenges, or they don't have to deal with problems or disappointments, it actually ends up hurting their ability to build resiliency, to develop self-control and problem-solving skills. When you have a child that's never faced anything and has never been able to overcome anything, they become afraid to take any risks. They always need to be told what to do. They don't have any initiative, and they have a lack of creativity, which most likely is going to end up being the exact opposite of what you want for your children, right? You want your children to be able to be the next Elon Musk, to come up with the next great idea, to overcome problems and solve issues that are facing mankind. This is what we want for our children. We know that children are amazing gifts that can do things that are just incredible. Not only bringing pride and happiness to yourself as a parent, but also to themselves and possibly even the world, So kids need to be able to be allowed to take responsibility for their lives and their actions, and not be controlled or act like a robot doing things only that, to do things in a way that they've done in the past, i.e., looking to you to remove the problem or to fix the problem because they've been overprotected. So when kids actually accomplish goals, when they overcome challenges, they feel good. They feel pride within themselves. And that pride builds self-esteem and self-confidence in them and helps them to accomplish different things. So we want to let our children have that feeling. Of course, we want to make sure that we do things that for our children and allow our children to do things that are age appropriate, obviously, such as maybe cooking, cleaning, helping, because all of these things will build future independence for them. Now, does this mean that we just no, here you go, make your mistakes, do whatever, we don't care, we're not going to help you? Of course not. Of course not. We need to be able to give them the skills and the beliefs and the abilities to overcome problems, to be able to think things through, to have the internal self-confidence, to have the belief systems that they can believe in themselves to be able to be successful. And how can we do that? Well, there's many different ways, obviously. And one of the ways that I promote in my business and my practice is by telling stories. The reason why I tell stories is because all throughout history, stories have been the best way to help people to understand points and understand things. I've mentioned this before, that passing down stories as a way of passing knowledge has been done for centuries with the indigenous persons of North America and in other countries, cultures and trials around the world. But also too, parables and stories from Jesus Christ are all things that we still learn and we still understand now. The Good Samaritan, for instance. Everybody knows that story. Or the idea of doing good to others, right? These are all concepts that we understand and we appreciate because they have a nice little story behind it. And so that's what we do at Shem's Coaching. Certified Kid Coach at gmail.com. So if you would like to continue to talk more about these things or to have us work with your child to help them and give them these skills, these self-confidence and self-esteem and the belief systems to be able to accomplish things, feel free to reach out to me, leave a comment in below. And yeah, that'd be great. One last thing that I wanted to point out that was in this article, it was by Esther. I'm probably going to say her last name wrong, so I apologize. Wojcicki, Wojcicki. And she says she uses a word, an anagram called the trick. TRICK. T stands for trust. Trust your kids and give them more choices. 2, respect. Recognize that kids and every person has abilities and let those abilities shine. Let them do things for themselves that will show their abilities to the world. Give them that respect. I is independence. When you have trust and respect, you're able to cope with things. You can do things for yourself. C is collaboration. Work together as a family. Allow your child to do things. Give them the support behind them so that they can achieve whatever it is that they're trying to do. And 5, the last K of trick, kindness. Having gratitude and forgiveness, being aware of others and not just yourself. Allow a child to appreciate the world around them and to be kind to others. They can be that if they've been able to overcome things on their own and see things for themselves. They can go and empathize with others. They can show that kindness. Again, if all problems are removed from them and they're unable to do that, they won't be able to grow and achieve these abilities that we want them to be able to have. So something to think about. Hope you have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.